Okay, Unit 4, Radicals and Exponents, the recap. Okay, so when we're doing exponential rules, in a division, you would subtract the exponents, okay, and divide the coefficients. So 2 divided by 1, so we end up getting a 2 in the front of that, and x to the 5th and x cubed, you would subtract the exponents. So the brackets simplify to 2x squared, but we still have to cube it. Okay, so now we have to treat the coefficient, so 2 cubed. So that in math is 2 times 2 times 2. So you get the number 8. And now the rule, an exponent to an exponent, you multiply. Okay, so remembering all your rules for your exam: division, subtract, multiplication, add, exponent to an exponent, you multiply. Okay, evaluate this. When you have a negative exponent, you move its location. Okay, so this number 5 would stay. This would move to the bottom, so 2 cubed. 3 squared on the bottom, that would stay. 4 to the negative 2 is negative exponent, you need to move. Okay, now I get 5 times 4 squared, which is 16, and 8, 2 cubed is 8, and 3 squared is 9. Okay, so 5 times 16, we can work in our calculator if we needed to, 80, and 8 times 9 is 72. And that's fine, you can reduce, but you don't have to, we'll just leave it like that. Just to remember here, so again, your rules, we'll do one more extra here. The coefficient is 20, because you're multiplying, and x gets repeated how many times? So you add the exponents. Okay, break down the entire radical into a mixed. Okay, so 75. Think about all of your perfect square numbers. 75 is divisible by 25. So root 25 times root 3. Okay, I'm going to carry the whole number 6 down. What does the root of 25 simplify into? The whole number 5. I have a whole number in the front of 6 and a radical. So now I can put those together because I can't combine radicals with the whole number part, but I can put whole numbers with whole numbers. So I get 30 root 3. Now, this is a mixed radical, but I want it to become an entire radical. So my question would be, the whole number 3 came from doing the radical of what? The radical of 9. And then, so radical of 9 times the radical of 7, and you end up with root 63. Change from exponential form to radical form. So I would go x to the 7th, and I'm cube rooting it. Okay, so the top always goes there, and then bottom number is always the radical portion of it. Okay, how do you evaluate this without a calculator? So what does an exponent of 1/2 mean? Any number to the 1/2 is the same as doing the square root, right? Because it's like that. So what is 36 to the 1/2? What's the square root of 36? 6. Okay, and then what does that negative 1 do? It moves its location and positive exponent. And 6 to the 1 is just the number 6. Okay, so I'll just quickly do another example here. If you had something like that, you would do the bottom portion first. So this is taking the cubed root of 8, which is 2, and then you have to square it, which is 4.